Now, whenever you know two of the three sides in a right triangle and they're asking you to find the length of this third one, we're just going to implement Pythagorean theorem. Let's call this x. Pythagorean theorem is always a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where the c is the hypotenuse, so we'll make sure that's the 7. For the other two sides, the order doesn't matter, whether you do 5 squared plus x squared or x squared plus 5 squared. And then we'll go ahead and simplify. I'm not going to waste time with a calculator. I think that this is pretty easy math here. So we'll just go ahead and subtract those on both sides. We get x squared equals 24. Now, when we take the square root, technically you get plus or minus root 24, but we know we're not going to have a negative side length. So for now, we can leave it as root 24. And keep in mind, we always say don't look at the answer options right away, but it can be useful to look at the answer format. Well, in this case, we know that we got root 24 for our answer, and we can go ahead and look at the answer options and see, should I put this in the calculator? Well, no, none of these are decimals. Now, we could do some process of elimination. It's not 24, it's root 24. And then at that point, if you're a little confused, if you don't know how to simplify radicals, you could just go to your regular calculator or Desmos, and you could do SQRT to do a square root, put in 24, and we see what it is. Well, let's compare that with 2 root 6. Hey, that's the same thing. So we know the answer is going to be A. Not sure why B is highlighted there. I meant to actually remove B. We could compare, in case you're curious, the remaining ones of 2 root 15, clearly not the same as root 24. And then same thing, 6 root 2. However, in case you're curious, how do you actually do this? I always teach students to simplify the radical by coming up with whatever two numbers multiply to give you that number. So for example, I could do 2 times 12, I could do 3 times 8, I could do 4 times 6, and then you circle prime numbers. Keep in mind, a prime number is the number whose only factors are 1 in itself, 2 being the not only the smallest prime, because 1 is neither prime nor composite, but it's also the only even prime number. Now we'll break up 12 either as 3 times 4 or 2 times 6, circle the prime one, and keep going until what's left are only prime numbers. Now if you multiply all 4 of those prime numbers, by no surprise, you're going to get 24, as you should. And then what you do to simplify the root is you need 2 of the same number circled for it to come out once. So notice I have 2 2's. I really have 3, but you cross out 2 of them, and that 2 comes out. Anything I don't have a pair of, if I only have 1 3, it stays inside. I only have 1 2 here, it stays inside. All the numbers inside get multiplied, all the numbers outside get multiplied, and we end up getting 2 root 6, again making the correct answer A.